Landman boasts a celeb-studded major forge that includes Billy Bob Thornton, Day Moore, and John Hamm, among many others, from makeup artists to fellow actors. Here's a have a look at the cast's real existence. Partners Landman's leading guy, Billy Bob Thornton, has been married a total of 6 instances, such as most famously to Angelina Jolie. But it wasn't until 2014 that Thornton exchanged vows with makeup and special effects artist Connie England after several years of courting. However, in line with the man himself, this marriage isn't always like the others. Thornton met England at the set of the 2003 dark excursion comedy Bad Santa for the duration of a 2024 look on the Drew Barrymore show. Thornton mentioned that his relationship with England had already lasted considerably longer than his previous 5 marriages blended. He additionally mentioned that England's sister, who changed into a makeup artist on Bad Santa, became the only who added them. She stated, "My sister's gonna visit and I got a feeling that you're truly gonna like her." And positive. Enough, Ida Thornton went directly to elaborate that he become going via a difficult period before England came into his life and modified the whole lot. Yeah, she sort of drugged me out of the gutter, which was amazing. For several years, Landman starred John Hamm become in a dedicated relationship with fellow actor Jennifer Westfeld. They in no way formally exchanged vows, as the madman superstar failed to believe in such formalities. However, once they cut up, Hamm's love existence underwent a great shift. In February 2023, the actor broke his rule. Approximately marriage, whilst he popped the query to his girlfriend, fellow Mad Men alum Anna Aola. Simply 4 months later, it was respectable. Hamm and Ula have been married. The actor defined his trade of coronary heart on an episode of the Table for Two podcast, announcing ideally, "Marriage offers you and your partner a experience of stability and luxury, an identifying ability that is higher, deeper, richer than it is my lady friend or my boyfriend or what have you ever." It's interesting as it's once more, it is all capability. It is all opportunity, and it is all tremendous. They see that. When you know someone is right for you, you just recognize. And this notion virtually rang true for Landman's leading lady, Ali El Tier. In August of 2009, El Tier married fellow actor comic Hayes MacArthur. The glad couple had been collectively for less than 4 years at that factor, having met at the set of the 2007 comedy Homo Erectus. However, in keeping with El Tier, she could have gladly married MacArthur within a month. In their first date, the actor spoke about her romance with MacArthur in glowing terms at some point of a September 2007 interview with Cosmopolitan, saying, "Now that I'm surely in love, I understand that what got here earlier then wasn't real." Within the equal interview, LTR confessed to telling MacArthur she wanted to marry him after simplest 3 weeks of relationship. Glaringly, that wasn't what genuinely came about, and they, as a substitute, got engaged quickly after this very same interview was posted in December 2007. Earlier than she landed a leading position on Landman, Kayla Wallace spent numerous seasons as a routine cast member on the hit Hallmark Channel authentic Western series When Calls the Heart. It turned into, at some stage in her time on the show, that Wallace met husband Kevin McGarry in December of 2022. They had introduced their engagement on Instagram, even though it is no longer clean precisely. After they tied the knot, McGarry showed that he and Wallace were married at some point of a promotional appearance. In September 2022, 24, but in stark assessment to her Landman, Coast superstar Ali Wallace played a piece greater tough to get, in line with a 2024 article in Soap Up McGarry, cited how Wallace stated no, whilst he initially requested her out, adding, "She made me paintings for it." Mark Colley, who plays Sheriff Walt Jurg on Landman, reportedly married Tammy Stewart in 2009. In September 2017, Colley published on Facebook to commemorate their ETH wedding ceremony anniversary, writing, "I thank God every day for putting her on this earth for me, Tammy. You're my global thanks. For loving me like you do." Colley later wanted his spouse a glad birthday in a March 2021 Facebook put-up, writing, "I genuinely could not do life without you, infant." I love you with all that I am. Rapid ahead some other few years, and Colley and Stewart have been photographed, thankfully, attending the Landman. Most efficient James Jordan has emerged as a common collaborator of writer and director Taylor Sheridan, appearing in indicates like Yellowstone, Mayor of Kingstown, and as Dale on Landman It Dale. How commonly am I going to have to tell you to pour the beans in a bow? His associate Deborah Shee is an Emmy-nominated makeup artist who has worked on suggests like Hacks, even as the two have not publicly revealed when or how they got together. It is clear that Jordan is HS's largest fan. In December 2024, the actor took to Instagram to congratulate his wife and her crew after their paintings on Hacks earned them a nomination for Best Modern Makeup on the Makeup Artist and Hairstylist Guild Awards. Jordan introduced the #proud boyfriend inside the put-up, implying that they have not tied the knot. Nevertheless, they seem to like every different all similar, to evidenced with the aid of a separate Instagram submit from Jordan to rejoice Valentine's Day in 2024, inside the touching. Up, the actor shared a picture of the two taking part in a beach date. Collectively Golden Globe triumphing actor Demi Moore is not any stranger to excessive profile marriages in reality. She were given her surname from her chaotic first marriage to musician Freddie Moore, which lasted from 1980 to 1983. To me, later married fellow actor Bruce Willis in the fall of 1987, but the celeb couple in the long run divorced in 2000. Then 5 years after their cut-up was finalized, she wed that 70 display famous person, Ashton Kutcher. They ended up calling it quits 6 years later, and their divorce was finalized in 2013. Around 2022, Extra enjoyed a short ling with Swiss chef Daniel Hume. However, throughout a September 2024 appearance on The Night Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Moore confirmed that she turned into single later that very identical month. Moore stated in an interview with The Guardian that romance absolutely wasn't a priority for her. She told the opening, "Mainly in the past 4 or 5 years, my cognizance has been to leaning into my paintings. It is now not about no longer being interested by courting, it is greater about figuring out. I'm now in a place that's a whole lot extra about choice and preference to feeling that there is any sort